We got another one, man. And it looks like Cleveland is doing everything in their power to lay down the foundation to make them an immediate contender. They're trying to chase a championship. The reason why we think that, they just traded Darius Garland, who was struggling with his availability, to bring in someone, Harden, that's going to pair with Donovan Mitchell in the backcourt. And them two are already having talks to try to bring in Bron. And they want Bron to come back to the crib and help lead them to the promised land because he has the experience in doing so. And they have the roster that can get there, but they need someone that knows how to do it, how to drive that boat. That's the guy for you right there. Go back to the crib where it all started. Get your fifth ring. End it all with a ring. Lay down, teach these boys how to win at a high level, and ride off into the sunset. That's what we all want to see. We want to see you at least be able to compete for a championship at least one more time. And I think you can still do it. You're still playing at a high level. I don't know what you've been on the past couple of weeks. It looks like you look 28 again. You're over here taking off a step in front of the free throw line, catching every lob that a mankind can throw at you. What do you want, man? Is it roids? We're gonna leave that for another day. But it's just really impressive the level that LeBron is still able to play at 41, 42 years old. So if I'm Cleveland and I'm Donovan Mitchell and James, do whatever you got to do to bring in this guy because you two can still play at a high level. And it'll just be when it's time for games to close or when it's time for someone to lock in and bring the thing home, that's your guy. He knows how to do it. He's done it countless amount of times. It'll be about him showing you guys how to do that now. Now, I'm curious to see, what do you guys think? Do you think Cleveland has a legitimate chance to bring in LeBron James? I think they do, but it's going to involve LeBron putting his pride to the side and ultimately settling for what his value isn't, because it would most likely involve him taking a minimum deal. He's not going to get nearly close to what he's worth. I think at a minimum, he's worth 35 mil. If you're taking away the name and you're looking at what he does and what he produces and at the age, he's worth a minimum of 35 mil a year. But is he going to get that? To be determined. It definitely won't be from Cleveland. They're not going to have the cap space to be able to do that. But if you somehow manage to not trade for Giannis and you keep Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, and you have James Harden and you're able to bring in Bron, that's a pretty damn good roster. It's about just figuring out the rest of that bench, getting guys that are going to understand their role, can play defense at a high level, that are switchable players, and can knock down three-point shots. Because you have enough guys that are going to get up the attempts and can do the majority of the scoring for you. You have three guys, right, in Donovan, Bron, and James, that can go out there and get 20 every single night. So that's majority of your scoring. We didn't even mention Mobley, who can give you a good 15 to 20. And same applies for Jared Allen, a good 10 to 15 points. So the scoring won't be an issue for them. It'll be guys that can do the dirty work, play their role, and do it at a high level. But I'm curious to see, what do you guys think? Do they have a legitimate chance to bring in Bron? And if they do bring in Bron, do you see them being an immediate title favorite? Hey, let's have some debate, some engagement. It is what it is. Y'all lock in.